So, bitch, I've been f***ing for a long time. It's not funny. I'm not saying that to just like. I'm just telling my truth. Okay, it's been a lot, girl. Is it just my body count for just niggas or and bitches?
2,000? This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, 2,000 men and women, she said, and women. You got to see this video. I can't believe this girl said she had relationships with 2,000 people. God dang. This girl had more. I don't want to say it. I can't say it. I'm trying to be a Christian. This girl, she got a mega church. She messing with a mega church, man. Full of people. That's, 2,000 people? I don't think I've met 2,000 people in person before. Listen, this is what this girl said. This is somebody's kid, by the way. Shaniqua, come get your kid. There ain't no reason for your daughter to be out here like that. But she has no shame in it. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is why people like Andrew Tate and RIP to my man, I can't even think of his name right now, Kevin Samuels. This is why people like them exist, because the world don't want to be honest about the promiscuity of women. Now, I don't know of another woman that honestly will say a number like this, but there's a lot of this going on, and nobody wants to address this. Nobody wants to talk about this. These young women be out here bad, and then they get weird because they can't find a man. This is why you can't find a man. And a lot of women skate through it. They never tell anybody. The man never ask them. But if a man actually knew what you were doing before he met you, this would be the end of the road. I hate to say this. I know people are going to be mad at me, but you got to look at it like a used car, right? And I'm not comparing women to cars. I'm just listen to the analogy. You got to look at it like a used car, right? It's rare that people can afford to get a brand new car. Brand new off the lot, listen, you ain't getting a brand new off the lot. So you need to go to that certified pre-owned section. Right there, still got a warranty. Carfax look good. Not a lot of wear and tear. Decent. It's decent. You can use it almost like new. Now, when you start getting to junkers, that means a car with 400,000 miles on it. There's risk factors there. There's risk factors. That car's been driven so much, the transmission getting ready to fall out of it. It got so many miles on it, holes in the seat. It's worn out. It ain't going to last you long. And I think the same thing about young women out here. Listen, you want to be brand new is optimal off the showroom floor. But if you're pre-owned, be certified pre-owned. Don't be a junkyard car, because nobody wants to drive that car. They rather have a certified pre-owned car. They rather have a woman who ain't got that many miles on them, that's out here just doing too crazy. Right? We understand the world that we live in. People ain't virgins no more. All right. But my God, can you please save yourself and make it special with the next man? I'm going to tell y'all a story after they play this clip. Yeah, it's going to blow your mind. Roll the clip.
How many men have you slept with?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to drink to that one. I don't know if you know what? Let me stop being a...
She should have drank to it, because this ain't good for her.
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even answer the question truthfully, because I don't keep track. Who the f keeps track of how it is they like? That's just like I don't know. Let me see. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit I ain't never told nobody. So this is a very exclusive interview. I lost my virginity at 12 years old.
That's the first problem. That's the first problem. This woman is broken. I mean, when I say broken, I mean getting exposed to sexuality at that early an age will completely destroy a woman's confidence and make her use that as a tool, or not understand fully what that is that she's using as a tool to gain relationships.
So shit for a long time.
Poor hubby. Poor hubby.
Nah,
It's not funny. I'm not saying that to just like, I'm just telling my truth. Okay, I've been literally, I remember I lost my virginity at 12 years old. I remember the boy, everything. I remember the whole day like it was yesterday. But 12 to now.
Last one for the truth of the dream.
It's been a lot. Girl, is it just my body
Nah,
count for
everybody.
just or niggas and bitches?
So she said the N's and the B's. That mean men and women.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I would say like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I say like 2,000. To be real honest with, like if you put
2,000? 2,000? 2,000? You're talking about Hall of Fame rushing yards. You're talking about Jerry Rice best season. You're talking about I don't know what, a mega church full of people. You're talking about everybody that people didn't met in their entire lifespan. You didn't laid up in the bed with them. That ain't good, young lady. That ain't good.
and I don't a lot of people too. So I be niggas. I be and I mean you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna front. Like I'm gonna keep it blood raw. Like probably two bands, 2,000 sexual partners. Absolutely, yeah.
Not good, young lady, not good. But let me tell you this scenario. Like I said at the beginning, people are gonna be mad at this, but I want you to compartmentalize. That's my favorite word. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all a story that I had, and I'm sure the person that I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say their name. They don't follow me anyway. There was a girl I knew. She was incredibly beautiful. The scenario was out of a movie. I'm on campus. I walked past this girl, and I was like, oh, my gosh, she's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. I was too shy to get her number. Long story short, I said if I ever see her again, I'm going to get her number, and I'm going to date her, right? That night, I'm walking through campus at like 11 o'clock at night. It's only two people on campus. Me and this girl is walking towards each other. The same girl I saw earlier. So, you know, of course, I get her number. I had a tow-up phone. My phone broke. I had a hairband tied around my phone to hold it together. She gave me a number. We started dating. Now, I wasn't saved at the time, so, okay. Y'all know what happened after that. However, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't feeling her like that. You know, it just really wasn't working out. You know, I was cordial about it. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, you know, I don't think this is working out. We need to go our separate ways. After that, man, I felt like I don't think I did this to her. Maybe she was hurt, or maybe she'd been like this and I was getting fooled. She went through a few people on the football team, few on the basketball team, and that's only the people that I know. Some of them were my teammates and one of my best friends, and his brother, and some more people she was messing with. Anyway, later in life she comes back, right? I was a good man, you know what I'm saying? I got saved and then I became a better man, and she knew I was a good man, whatever the case may be. She comes back and she said, hey, I just want to know, have you ever thought what if we could be in a relationship? And I was like, I felt offended. I'm just giving. The reason I'm giving this story because there's some women out here that's wondering, and they're in that position. They wonder what a man would feel like if you say this stuff to him. I knew what the body count was. I know these people personally, and she came to me and I was offended. I said, you know, what about me make her think that I want to deal with her, and it's a conflict of interest. Like I can't be walking around with you places and one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? Like people that I know, people that I like. Who am I gonna have at the wedding? Dudes that okay. I may sound shallow like a mother, but other dudes know exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't be mean to her. I was offended, but I just simply told her, like, you know what? you know, you've been around the block too many times, man. I really can't. It's a conflict of interest for me. You know, like you went out and messed with people that were really close to me, people that I knew, and I just can't date a person like this. Your value at this point is more of an obstruction in my life than it is outside of my life. And then, you know, imagine trying to trust somebody like that. You're like, man, you got some stuff going on there, man, and I just can't get with the program. Long story short, being a girl when I separate ways or whatever, but I just young women and young men. I say this for both parties, but women especially. You know, be mindful of who you give yourself to, because you go out here and you never know who you're gonna meet. You know, you may be out here flailing around and not really caring, and then you end up with a guy, but his roommate is the guy you really want to marry. Or somebody that know him, a mutual friend that they're very close, is the man you really want to marry. You just wasted your time and probably blocked your situation from getting a good man because you're just doing everything. Make that thing be a prize. Make being in a relationship with you something to honor. And it's hard in these day and age because people don't want to talk about it, but make it a prize. A man has to work to be in a relationship. When I say work to be in a relationship with you, I'm saying that he has to prove himself to a certain degree. He don't just because he got a nice car and he got a pretty smile and the dude built don't mean he can just go all the way. You can't just let him milk the cow without owning the cow, without taking care of the cow, without providing beautiful pastures for the cow. You can't just give it away, because then the man ain't gonna never have to provide for you because they already got what they wanted from you. So I just wish I could do a whole series on this. Young women, don't be like this. It's cute and it's funny right there, but man, I guarantee she's not married. You know, it's a huge obstruction, and women don't want to talk about this. It's a huge obstruction for men. You've been with too many dudes. I mean, you just seem like a used car to them. I'm just saying, your Carfax ain't that good. Anyway, I know people gonna be mad at me over this one, but so what? It's really how I really feel. Maybe I didn't say it right, but y'all get the point. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.